Neria, seriously? Ugh, why do I even try? Welcome to hell, aka Neria's Tavern, aka another episode of Tavern Talks with Roxx. We got a short episode for you today because frankly, I don't really think it's safe for us to be in here and I'm already sweating. But Neria has never cared about safety laws, so neither do we. At least we know the food will be cooked today. Brelshaza Inferno Mode is out, and all you juicers playing it can earn the titles, earn the achievements, but that means nothing if you don't understand the horrible atrocity that Brelshaza is. So let's talk a little bit about her and what she's done to Arcasia. Brelshaza is one of Kazaros' Legion commanders, and the first Legion commander that he appointed. Brelshaza is one of the most powerful individuals in Petrania, and of course, now, the commander of the Phantom Legion in particular. Though Brelshaza can appear charming at first, she's known to be the most cunning, cruel, calculating, and ruthless of all the Legion commanders. And she's one of Kazaros' most loyal servants, which is a high bar to clear. As you might have witnessed in game, she conquers her enemies by inflicting them with awful hallucinations, using the power of mind-bending illusions to force control. Oh yeah, and using giant purple laser beams. Let's take a moment to reflect on the Phantom Legion commander's history by sharing some of Brelshaza's best, or worst for those involved, moments that actually happened before you ever arrived in Arcasia. Brelshaza was actually a good part responsible for getting Vicus appointed as a Legion commander. When the initial Legion commanders were chosen by Kazaros, Layden, also known as Echidna, was chosen as the commander for the Covetous Legion. However, Layden became jealous of Brelshaza and her high position and closeness to Kazaros because she thought she deserved it, and sent Vicus to cause a rift between them. Vicus instead betrayed Layden and told Brelshaza, and the two conspired to get rid of her, leaving the Covetous Legion commander position conveniently open for Vicus to fill. During the Chain War, Brelshaza infiltrated Roendel in order to try and weaken them. She targeted the group of Sylvains that served Queen Azina, manipulating them with her illusions and the promise of power. Eventually, she goaded them into causing a powerful magic core explosion, and instead of just weakening them, she decimated the entire city. After the end of the war, Azina had to banish those Sylvains from Roendel, and they settled in a new place, which eventually became Vern, which is still what it's known today. While Vern and Roendel both flourish today as their own separate societies, it was actually Brelshaza's powerful manipulations that almost brought an end to the original city, and is technically responsible for both of them as they exist today. Clearly, Brelshaza's horrible, questionable actions have been responsible for a number of massive moments that have impacted Arcasia. But she has to atone for those sins. Brelshaza has committed countless atrocities across Arcasia, with those that happened before you even came, and those that happen after as part of the plot. It's up to you now that she's available to fight in Inferno Mode to take her out. And not on a date, fucking weirdos. Kill her, so she has to atone for her sins. With Inferno Mode out, we're working on building up our raid groups, and we asked players to share with us one specific moment in their Lost Ark career to prove their worth. We got some pretty good stories. Some of you did not prove you're any good at Lost Ark, but we're not going to talk about you today. Let's look at some of the most impressive plays that they've claimed for themselves. Ivory Tower Normal Mode Gate 3. First week, Blind Prog. Around 5 bars left on the boss. Only me, a Full Moon Soul Eater, and my friend, a robust Spirit Soulfist, are alive. He casts his Spirit Bomb Awakening. As he does, the boss does his uppercut grapple move. As you know, super armor and push immune skills are not immune to grab moves, with Gargadeth being the exception. Thank you for explaining that, random Lost Ark player. The boss aggroed on me. I got this, I'll finish, don't point it at me. What do? I make him suffer, of course. I point the boss straight at him. He gets grabbed. At this point, I haven't said a word. You f***ing bitch! I play dumb as if I don't know what's happening. What happened? The boss and I kill my friend. He dies after the whole combo. I burst and kill him a second later. Gate 3 cleared. MVP, last man standing, 1 second. Upright fighter, underline. Cue all the banter and talking. That was Pecora from Avesta. You know what? I don't know that I want you on my raid team, but I do respect you. From Mini Trap from Una has a tale for us. In the heart-pounding raids, of Arcasia, Minitrap, the daring artist, found themselves in a perilous situation as a fellow adventurer, let's call them Dash, teetered on the edge of defeat. The merciless demon Akan was relentless. I watched in horror as Dash's health plummeted faster than my brushstrokes. Sweating buckets, me too, I frantically painted eggs around Dash, hoping for a miracle. As the battle raged on, I danced between creativity and desperation, every stroke a plea for Dash's survival. The raid team watched in suspense, unsure if we could turn the tide, or more specifically, if I fit the bill. But I refused to let Dash fail. In a final dramatic flourish, I summoned a dazzling display of restorative art. Lights flickered, paint all over all of our teammates. Proud, I look up and what do I see? Dash has been dead for over 30 seconds, and I have been attempting to save a corpse. But I am a support, and allegedly, we are in short supply, so I think I am safe and worthy. You probably are. Thanks, support shortage. Get better, though, for next time. Bartimus from Nia says, it was long, long ago, during the times when clearing Vicus hard mode for average players was a fulfilling achievement. During a rather painful Gate 3 Pug attempt at failing typing tests, losing people to Medusa and Whales, we finally reached the last stagger check. Only 3 of us alive, but desperate, as the boss dropped an HP to start the mech. She casted one more pattern and put all 3 of us at the gauge level, which would charm us before the moving pool spawn. I had the highest gauge, quickly casted Sonic Vibration, and as I was getting charmed, I threw a sleep grenade on the other 2 guys who got charmed milliseconds after me. During the nade's airborne time, the grenade hit the ground and broke them free from charm. RNG did help because charm made me cast Soundholic, which together with pulsating Sonic Vibrations woke them up quick enough to sleep nade and free me without triggering Medusa. All of that went down in a matter of seconds, with quick thinking from all 3 of us, and with a restart vote on our window popping up on our screens. Duh. We then proceeded to complete the final stagger, and I remember feeling ecstatic about it. And that little play, which didn't look like much, changed the fate of all of us. Makoko juiced. Hell yeah, brother. From the many struggles and tribulations that accompany a hero of Arcasia's path, one event does ring the mightiest of bells, in which the entire roads of Vern sing the name Fardiad, when those bells sound their enormous, heavenly tunes, and the clappers dance around inside. During the last gate of liberating the ivory tower of Voldus, as we reached the epic finale of our battle, the corrupted guardian flayed and slew the 3 companions who had embarked on the quest of protection and preserving the country's existence. When all hope was bleak and death was not but a reality for our hero Fardian, he looks to the sky and notices that there are 20 bars left. And with hope all but lost, he chugs his last Adrophine, with full faith and focus and the weight of the entire nation on his shoulders. After what felt like an internal struggle, he slew the creature and it went back to where it came from. Lost bit on the box, though. Unlucky, brother. You are all a little bit questionable, but I'd welcome any of you to my raid party any day. All right, we're gonna take a quick break.
Connect to the Wi-Fi, mix up a Mai Tai, and drop by the tropical paradise under the big blue sky where only island vibes apply. Lai Lai Island. Whether you want to chill on the beach, sample world-class cuisine, enjoy a glass of flower wine, or fend off wave after wave of murderous piñatas who have come to life for some reason, Lai Lai Island has something for everyone. And that's the truth. So get ready for a shell of a good time. Visit today.
Welcome back from our commercial break. I have Tom here with me today. Tom, sorry about that. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself so the players can get to know you? What's your role and title here?
Well, hey guys, I'm Tom. I am our Creator Growth Manager here at Amazon Games. I work on the Creator Relations team. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's kind of hot in here. Is it just me?
I'm just kind of nervous.
Oh, okay. Oh. Anyway, what would you say, how does your work impact kind of the players as a Creator Growth Manager?
I work directly with content creators to market our games. and you may see, your favorite content creators in some launch campaigns or one-off activations, things like the Jumpstart servers or the Lost Ark Academy Debate Club. I kind of develop and manage those with the rest of the team.
Cool, awesome. Do you have a favorite project you've worked on for Lost Ark?
Sure. I really enjoyed the Lost Ark Academy Debate Club because I got to, one, work with a multitude of different team members, got a lot of different content creators, and then, it was just like a very interesting new form of media that we were producing. I've never worked really with, filming anything and having a production, and being the small team that we were, it was really fun to experience that.
I thought it was great. Now you're here sweating for the camera, so clearly it went well for you.
Yeah.
What class do you play in Lost Ark?
I play the Hunger Reaper.
Hunger Reaper? Okay. Yeah. Who is your favorite Legion commander then? Hunger Reaper.
I would say that Akan is probably my favorite. He's got to be like 1,000 years old or something crazy, but he's got a six-pack, and I would definitely love to have a six-pack when I'm old.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pretty tight.
Like the rest of him is decaying, but those abs are. Yeah, no, I get that. I respect that. What is your favorite continent?
Probably Punica. Punica's a continent, right?
Punica is in fact a continent, yeah. That's a place you can go.
All right.
I guess continent.
Yeah.
I don't really know how they classify the land masses there, but yeah.
Well, I grew up on an island, so it reminds me of like the whole tropical vibes.
Cool. Who's your favorite NPC?
I don't really have one, but I will say that I love when the Golden Frog is in town, because I like to gamble.
What kind of non-answer is that? You're like, everybody's my friend, I'm Tom. You. Who's your favorite NPC? Akan and his abs?
Maybe Thyrane, because I know you like Thyrane.
Yeah, I like Tom. Let's bring him back next month.
Getting some points here.
Yeah, okay. How many Makoko seeds do you have?
10.
I don't like Tom. We should get rid of him. He should stop.
I don't like collecting them. They're so hard to find.
I mean, there's some that are just like right in front of you.
I get so frustrated sometimes looking for them.
You just stopped at 10?
Yep.
You were like, I've done this 10 times.
Sometimes I'll see them and I'm just like, nope. Never mind.
You know what? I respect it. You and Andy hate Makoko seeds. You
really?
Should Andy has like 11, so I think he just beat you.
The Makoko bros.
Makoko knows.
Makoko knows. I like that.
I don't. Anyway, Tom, you're gonna be rapidly fired at. You were really prepared for that. I don't want to know why. I'm just gonna name two things, and you're gonna pick one. Just say a bag, whichever one you pick.
Name a thing and pick one?
Yeah, so like Akan or Thyrane.
Oh, okay.
Akan or Thyrane.
Akan.
I'm gonna be offended. Akan or Brelshaza?
Brelshaza.
Brelshaza or Nineveh?
I don't know, man. I really like the music in Brelshaza, but
pick faster.
Nineveh is.
Nineveh or Balthor?
Gotta be Balthor. I loved working with Andrew.
That's fair. Balthor or Thyrane?
Balthor.
You're losing points. Makoko seed or Balthor?
Balthor.
Yeah, I don't know what I expected there.
It's the beard.
Yes or no?
Maybe.
That's gonna do it. Thanks for joining us as we talk to Tom today. The smoke is getting to my head, so I apologize. Are you sure it's not hot in here?
I'm still pretty nervous.
Okay, well, thanks for joining me. You know what, Tom? You have disrespected the Makoko people just like Andy did. I know I was like, wow, you guys should hang out. Actually, I think you're both terrible people. You need to work on finding the Makoko, so we're gonna do that right now.
Find the Makoko! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1! 3, 2, 1!
Well, thank you for joining me for another episode of Tavern Talks with Roxx. It's getting unbearably hot in here. I'm gonna go, the smoke's hurting my lungs, but before I do that, community is important to me, so I'm gonna keep inhaling the smoke and ask you a question. What part of Lost Ark has you sweating like this at your keyboard? Anyway, that was for you. And if you like us trying new things, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know. We'll see you in Arcasia. Sorry, I gathered my brain cells, my 2 brain cells. I know what I can say, but I don't know if I should say it. Brelshaza, now I can't even say the word. I am Roxanne, and I don't know how to read. Echidna is a terrible name. Layden is a terrible name. Brelshaza Inferno. Oh, that was way more than I expected. You want more? You look like you want more.